This one taken from the 7. And a pretty good
I
return
didn't
here.
even do
He'll be
that.
stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
But you broadcasting?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The first carry now for Doug Martin. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
So 2nd and medium, 2nd and 5 now. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Justin Durant coming in from that outside linebacker spot to bury him for a loss of 7. Three and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. Wow, evasive.
Make a miss.
Might have been one man away from 6 points. As it stands, it's a huge return. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over.
What you been over to the player? It was decided, it. Oh, shit.
It's working. Not much, man.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
Okay.
Winston now to throw on 1st down.
Oh, my goodness.
Heavy rush, and down he goes. Terrell Suggs coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. Got some real estate inside the 30. Big play that time for the Raiders. 43 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about
I want to know how every person on the team is.
As far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Working out of the gun, Winston. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Benjamin Watson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
Oh, man, come on, dude. You gotta be kidding me.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Play clock winding down. Smith now to throw, and it's caught. Kobe Fleener, and he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
First down, it's Smith. And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Play action. It's Smith.
Yep.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Tamahali. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. Following the interception, Winston. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away, and it's second down.
Your defensive end is apparently better than my cornerback.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Shift together here from the D-line. On second down, Winston again. Trying for Cooper again. This time he finds it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Oh, really hurt me.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz game, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now Jameis on second down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Winston from the gun on third down. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth. Running for it. Here's Lynch. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They'll give him a yard on the play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. A first down throw for Winston. Flushed out right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On second down, Lynch. And he'll go down at the 28. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
On 1st and 10, Winston. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here's a give to Lynch. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. On 3rd down, Winston. They set up the screen to Lynch. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Now on 4th down, Jack Del Rio's going to send on the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 37. And Bryant's kick is good. And that will make our score 9-0. And Charles, they get the field goal. Took him a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Time running out here on the play clock. They start the drive with Martin. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith.
Oh, shit.
And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
From the 50, it's Smith.
What?
And this one's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. And now it's 2nd down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
This guy's wide open.
Yeah, he's right. I agree with that. He's wide open.
You hit that guy, yeah, you know. Probably not gonna do it.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Back to the air. Smith on 2nd down. To Shepard, complete over the middle. Past the 20. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. That one goes for 36 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Smith. That's caught right side by Anderson. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Smith on third down. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Now on fourth down, Bruce Arians will send out his field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Oh, he left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not got too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
You see, you want to pick the feed. It ain't lagging on you.
No, it's not really lagging all that much. It's just apparently you can't kick right and you broadcast or something. Or when we play online.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And some room to work. Oh, he slipped right by him. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
How do you get you guys to block like that?
A big play on the ground there. It goes for
Yeah,
56 yards.
That's not normal.
Yeah,
We've
wait
seen him
for
break off a big run already in this game, and for a
You
second,
know,
that looked like it might be
let go of the
enough.
stick and waiting to catch up.
I can tell you this, my whole front line is 90s. So unless your front line is all 90s too,
Blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
you got a really good line. My guys can't even get nothing. Every single person is blocked. That shit is crazy. Either it's the play call or...
Here on first down.
Oh, my goodness.
Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And he returns it into enemy territory.
I guess a push on the pass, but on the run every time,
You're looking there, the defensive back was maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I question his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. To throw it Smith.
Okay,
And he caught it up. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse.
Yeah,
You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the
block.
drive at the 43.
Well, I understand that. I mean, I understand the waiting and being patient, but like the initial front line doesn't. There's no.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh,
and his throw is incomplete. Johnson, the intended target. And it's second down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
But then times they drop some easy shit, so it's kind of like, fuck, man.
A second down throw for Winston. Throw left side complete. That's Gray. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? Three-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
First down, the run with Lynch. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
He's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty
my
quickly.
offensive line upgraded their run block.
The whole, I mean, as a whole or individually?
Yeah, as individual players.
Oh,
You know, I do that. I do the practice. So when it comes time to that, you know, I just kept it on. You know, my offensive line.
They just do get the play off. Now Winston eluding the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
Third and long for Winston. He's going to air one out. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27.
Oh,
and
my
some room
goodness.
to roam now.
Yeah, you got that.
There he goes right side.
I'm gonna
And he
need
will
to, 'cause I
take
can't
this
kick no
one
field goal
home.
and
It's a
shit.
touchdown.
Don't go almost score.
And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air.
I mean,
They treat
yeah,
it like
like
they're the
that
receivers,
last
and they went after that one and
shit.
took it all the way.
Now the try here for the extra
Let's see
point.
what this happens. Let's see what this does.
Yeah, you'll probably get this one.
Oh shit! Yeah, I got lucky.
And they're back within a
I
couple.
guess you gotta stop it
at
hella early,
9-7
like or
now.
something, you know, like early. You gotta like,
Yeah,
judge.
yeah, I
You
don't
gotta
know why,
judge.
like that,
You know what I mean? This shit's moving like a
Yeah.
bullet, like shoot. Like another thing that's all fucked up. Damn, man. We put a man on the moon. We can't make the video games at work right this year.
Alright.
We give me a break.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So out come the Raiders. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well, and that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Lynch running the counter. And he's got some space here. And he's brought down after a good gain. That good for 22 and a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Man, you get to pick a play. What the fuck? What is that?
Jameis now on first down. And his throw here's incomplete.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
Shit probably put freeze on us or some shit. Something fucked up. I didn't pick shit. Just went right with the play. What the fuck?
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Unless you're picking some fucking formation or some shit. Run the clock or something.
Back to the ground, this time Lynch. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Jameis to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Lynch. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And that is what you call a hit stick. Put down to the ground hard at the 28. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
He's not that fast.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland.
That's for real. You don't like. Apparently, they gave him the benefit of the doubt when they gave him the stats. I can guarantee you, next season, if he's still playing, yeah, they're gonna drop some stats down. So that
the 10th carry of the game for Marshawn Lynch. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
And from the 9-yard line now, it's 1st and goal. Following the penalty, Lynch. And he is out of bounds here.
Oh my goodness.
Good run on first down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
It's like, wow, bro. Bad different.
Ready? Blue lady.
And now it's 2nd and goal. On the toss, here's Williams. Williams loses
Get the
the
fuck
football.
out of here.
And this will be scooped up by the defense. He's at the 50.
He was down anyway.
The 20. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming...
Man, let me challenge that, man. Come on. Boy.
J-Mo might have saved me the game right there. He might have saved me the game.
Yeah, they ain't gonna let me challenge. Oh yeah, I guess don't use J whenever.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and
Man,
try and
you
score
oh,
himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. And the lead is up to 5. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now here come the Raiders. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Winston now to throw on first down. Flush to his right. This one complete to Devin Funchess. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Shit.
On the handoff, Lynch. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Second down, Winston.
His
throw incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The Raiders on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. The tight end, Ben Watson, in motion. Working out of the gun, Winston. And an incomplete pass.
Damn.
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Here's Martin as they begin on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 18. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Now, that's a decent amount of aggressiveness right there. inside their own 10-yard line. They still run the toss, even though they know that that can be a little bit of a dangerous play, and it pays off pretty well with a nice run.
Second down, Martin.
Oh,
There goes
man,
Martin,
get the fuck
first
out of here,
down and
dude.
more. He's at the 50. 38 yards on the scamper there.
You know it's really hard for a big-time running back? It's patience. Being able to hang in there when the runs aren't there, when you're taking some hits early in the game. But this drive, oh, he's come alive, and in a big way. Now he's starting to gallop.
And now a first down following that long gain. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's going to be met at about the 43. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we will send you eastward to Orlando and Larry Ridley. He's standing by with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Larry.
Is we on the ones that hadn't played yet?
No, I think Minto has to play.
All right.
I'll let him know.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Be ready to go.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Whatever.
Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. First down, Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now a second down throw for Winston. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. Third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
To throw, Winston. Forced out to his left. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Here's the Raiders punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. He'll look to set up his blockers. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. They try to fire up the running game with Martin. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. Second down. 3-4 defense, usually here you'll see the linebackers come up, make those plays, but the nose tackle also vital.
That was so vital because what you just pointed out, normally he eats up blockers that allows the linebackers to get to the ball carrier. In this case, he did his job and then some, and there was no gain at all for the runner.
And the Raiders have got him. Mario Williams in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. He didn't get rid of the football there, took the sack, although that's easier said than done. He can't just chuck the thing sideways into the seats.
No, he really can't because you're not afforded total protection as a quarterback. You have to get outside of the tackle boxes as defined by the NFL, meaning wherever your tackles operate normally, get outside of that, and the ball that you throw has to get back to at least the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, you're facing intentional grounding call.
They set up the screen to Martin. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Fielded just inside the 30. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
Shit.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. To throw is Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one good for 10 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down.
Let's go now. Blue lady.
Winston now from the 50. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here's the Raiders punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
Man, I'm talking about that
Now
time.
comes this offensive
I had
unit
a
as they
perky
get
to coming
set to
down
take
here.
over here.
All the way to
And
the
it's
I
a
didn't even
game
see
after
the game.
punting last time. See if they can get something
all the
going
way
on
to the
this drive.
As they head to the
Nah,
field
it
now,
didn't even make
with
it
the
up there.
game
He was like
this close,
halfway
you
up to the
gotta feel
top.
there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, now my shit's starting to fucking hurt, man.
The play clock's running down. They'll toss it to Hunt. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. On second down, here's Smith. And this one is incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. On third down, that's Hunt. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to kick it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay. It's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes the better punter may actually determine the outcome.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They start the drive with Lynch, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this.
Oh, man. I should have traded him, dude.
And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12.
Dude.
That made him good as fuck. He's just old and fragile. But when he gets going, man, I don't know. The hardest running backs on this game are those big guys. Little guys just go right down. The big guys that
Winston. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
That was a nice
the thing is on him, you know what I'm saying? Just because I know he's old, you know what I'm saying? I do see his injury steps up.
And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They go play action here on first down. And he'll sling that one in there. Complete to Cooper on the comebacker. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunky yardage picked up there.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Now Jameis on 2nd down.
Oh.
And Jameis intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 25.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Shift together here from the D-line. First out, here's the run with Martin. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
To throw on second down is Smith. Space to maneuver at the 40. Wide open receiver complete. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Back now in the East Bay. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth.
Yeah, man, that fumble hurt me out.
Man, that was on the 1 yard line.
Yeah. Man, yeah, which I still think he was down.
Nah, he wasn't down, bro. He's staring me right in the eye. Standing straight up. Blasted him, and he just coughed it up. And then I'm surprised I didn't fall, though. I thought I was going to trip over my own guy when I picked it up. But he just kept on going. I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, man. What the hell, dude?
Play clock winding down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this for about 4 up to
Man,
the
I'm talking about it was nothing on my
I'm
screen.
guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess
Yeah,
the
it was
football,
like he was ready.
gain some yardage, and
He
put
was
the
trying to
onus on
load
the
up, and all of a
defense.
sudden,
Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You taking charge.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Throwing is Smith. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
The offense on third down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing on third down, Smith. Goodwin able to haul it in. Touchdown.
My goodness. Okay.
Marquise Goodwin, his 3rd
Hold on, dog. I'll be
touchdown
right
now
back.
on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point forthcoming. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. They set up the screen to Lynch. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can pull and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he's brought down. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. To the air again with Winston. Buying time to his left.
Oh, really?
And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down inside the 25. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the first down with his legs. On 1st and 10, Winston. Escaping the pressure right. And some room to maneuver. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
In the red zone this time. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Flushed out right. Oh. That one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown. And frankly, that should have been another pick right there. On 3rd and 1, here's Winston. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Came back motivated second half.
They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Ran it back. I mean, I didn't do all that much, really. I just got lucky.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time, decent field position.
I think in the beginning of the game,
six,
everybody's
obviously
like
costly.
your stamina is
But
all
they
fresh
can't
and shit.
afford to just bunker
And then
in
as the
now.
game
Yeah.
goes on, you guys get
Good
tired
field
and
position
shit.
means go ahead and
And that's
attack
when
on
I-
offense.
that's
Try
when
and
I
press
could
the
start getting
advantage a
the
little
push,
bit.
like,
They just have to be better with the
start making some
football
sacks
on this
and shit.
possession.
So the last, that didn't bother
At
you
first,
too
I'm
much
like, I
last
can't
time.
do
No,
shit.
because it's
My guys
exactly
ain't
what you're
moving
supposed to
nothing.
do. You
My
can't
guys
have good
usually,
field
you know,
position,
my
not
guys
try to
usually
take
in there.
advantage of it. Sometimes the defense
At
makes a
least
good
like
play,
hold
too.
the line.
They'll run
At
with
least like
Marshawn
something
Lynch.
like hold
And
it.
for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up
Beginning of the
at
game,
the
I
line
couldn't
of
do shit. I
scrimmage.
was like, damn.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
Getting off the block.
Now Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Let's go now. Move away.
3rd and long for Winston.
Oh, God.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gray. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A first down throw for Winston. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. A 2nd down throw for Winston. Completes it right side to Cooper. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
All right, partner, I wasn't good enough to get this done, but I played with plenty of guys who did. When they spotted wide receiver screen and they got to the football fast and blew the whole thing up, the same result as we just saw usually happened. No gain.
Move away. Hey. Got three. 3 down. 3 down. 550. Go.
On 3rd down, Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Ready.
Hold on.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it is incomplete. A gutsy call by Jack Del Rio, but it does not pay off. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. A little too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
A give left to Martin. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. The 4th quarter here, they got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, you're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try to beat it out.
That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And 15 yards here on the catch and run.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Have confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Now Smith.
Oh, come on, dude.
Touchdown. Robbie Anderson. His second touchdown on the season. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more.
Keep on him, man. He kicked him right back off.
Is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge, or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Oh, my. Man, what the hell,
Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh, dang.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
See, now it's stuck.
Very tough spot here for the offense to start. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now a 2nd down throw for Winston. He'll dump it off complete to Lynch. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. The Raiders on 3rd down. A pretty anemic, a very anemic 1 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Winston. This one caught left side by Cooper. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Now Winston. And Watson has it right side. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. They'll throw again. Winston. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 5. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Again, it's Winston. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Jameis to throw it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh,
And
wow.
guys, man, complete. An unbelievable play there on 4th and long. 44 yards. Offense for them
like
has
that,
been
right?
at a premium. You
You'll
wonder
drop a
what plays
5-yard
like that have been all
pass,
game
catch.
long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking.
And Winston lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This will be 3rd and 6. Had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
One last shot now for Winston. Steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A road win, and the National Football League, Charles, you never take that
Hey,
for
it don't
granted,
matter
no
how I
matter
feel,
who you're
huh?
playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it
Nah,
and you
you
run with
see,
it.
this is a
And you know
blowout.
you pride the
It's all good, man. We still gonna both make the playoffs, so.
no one thinks they can do this. Only people
Oh yeah.
It ain't like it matters. Like, it ain't gonna affect either of our season.
band together
You know what I
and
mean?
get it done.
Yeah, man.
That's the way I
You
look
know,
at it. I'm
we
like,
do.
even if I lose, it
Their
ain't
strong
really
start to the year
still gonna make the
continues as
playoffs,
they're
so
up
it
to
don't matter.
5-1. And they'll
Win or
return
lose, man,
next
it's all
week
good.
to take on the
It's like a
LA
friendly. It's like,
Rams.
we both gonna be in the playoffs anyway,
The
so.
loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year.
Yeah,
And
you
they'll be
showed
at home
shine in
next
that
week
fourth
for
quarter.
a
Dang,
date with the
21 of them.
Seattle Seahawks.
So here, it looks like me, you and Gary going, you know.
Gary probably gonna make the
Battle
playoffs
of-
this year too. He on the rise. He hot.
Man, I'm telling you.
He's starting to get expectations though. See, expectations are hard, you know. See, that's when it starts getting tougher. When you're supposed to.
But you know, but hey, I'm gonna put that that Dallas
Davis
curse
and
on.
all our hardworking crew.
Start doing the first half,
You've been
then all of
watching
a
the
sudden
NFL on
just
EA
tanked out.
Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at
Hey.
EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night.